Right, you might remember the hijab controversy that played out last year in Karnataka. Now the Kerala governor, Arif Mohammed, has actually commented on it. He's made a comment that seems to actually bat for both sides. I'll tell you exactly what he said. He says that individuals should have a choice in these decisions, but also that schools do get to decide their own rules. Take a look at what he had to say, then we'll connect with a reporter to understand the context.
हिजाब पे क्या बताया सबको मैं आपसे पूछता हूँ, आदमी को डिसेंटली ड्रेस नहीं होना चाहिए? आदमी को भी होना चाहिए, महिला को भी होना चाहिए। पाबंदियाँ सही नहीं हैं, बाकी हर एक की अपनी मर्जी है जो कर, और स्कूलों का ये हक कि वो अपनी यूनिफॉर्म तय कर सकें, ये पूरी दुनिया में माना जाता है, वो माना जाना चाहिए। इंडिविजुअल के ऊपर आप थोड़ी आप कोई प्रतिबंध लगा रहे हैं किसी के ऊपर। नहीं, इंडिविजुअल को पूरी आज़ादी है, जो चाहे वो पहने।
All right. You might remember that the protests that erupted in Karnataka saw versions also erupting across the entire country. You had students in Kozhikode in Kerala, for example, also protest after a young student was forced to drop out because she was not permitted to wear a hijab to school. So Kerala was also touched by those protests. Now, my colleague Neetu is with us right now to bring us more context on this entire story. Neetu, the governor's comment is complicated because he seems to say individuals have a choice and that schools do have the right to decide. Can you give us more context to understand what he's trying to say?
Kerala governor has always taken a stand when it comes to this hijab rule. He has also said that, but in this comment here, which while speaking to the media in Delhi, what he said was that both the individuals have the freedom, but at the same time, the schools across the world have the freedom to choose their uniform, whichever uniform they want to choose. The schools have the right. Schools all over the world have the right to decide their uniform, and this right should be considered. So he says you're not banning any one person. At the same time, he also says that everyone has freedom as an individual to wear what he wants.
Okay. Ritu, just stay with us for a second. I want to play out for our audiences what it is that he had to say. This is what not Governor Arif Mohammed, but Priyank Kharge from Karnataka had to say. Take a look.
Organizations like Bajrang Dal and RSS?
See, we have made it very clear on the floor of the House, in our Prajadhwani Yatras, as well as when we have come back to the government, in the media. We are very clear on our stand. We will review any such executive order. We will review any bill that is regressive to the economic policies of Karnataka. Any bill that brings a bad image to the state, any bill that is not of use for the economic activity, any bill that does not create employment, any bill that violates the rights of an individual, any bill that is unconstitutional will be reviewed and if necessary rejected.
And sir, what about the orders of banning hijab in the state?
Like I said, every executive order, every GO or any bill that is counterproductive, that is unconstitutional, that violates the rights of an individual will be reviewed and removed if necessary.
And sir, what about because in the manifesto Congress party said itself that the organizations like PFI and Bajrang Dal will be banned. Now
All right, we're going to move on now from that story playing out, as we just said, in the